What's up, guys? It is Russo and Jordy, and we have 4 NBA picks for you today on Flex Friday, November 22nd. We have NBA Cup today. What did I say? We've got 8 games.
Yep.
Is that right, or is it? Okay,
8
yeah.
games.
So yeah, should be a lot of fun. We've got some pretty fun matchups. We got some super high over unders on some of these. So excited to break into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop us a comment if you have any questions about props, and shout out. Do you remember the name of the dude that we pinned? Was it? It was someone put in. What's up?
That's what you said that.
Yeah. So that's my bad. I should have looked at the actual name of the dude who posted, because I know Joshua Torres talked about Miles.
It was
Bridges.
Higgins
Points.
555.
He's the one who said the PR.
Yep.
Yeah, so we ended up liking the matchup for Miles Bridges PR, and I'm sure a bunch of those in the comments probably did well. This has been fun though, so again, shout out to Joshua Torres for coming up with the idea. But this is something we're gonna do now. But anyways, Miles Bridges, who I took in like 80% of my slips, which is not smart from just a fundamental standpoint. He ended up being a last-minute DMP, and I took his 3-pointer demon in a bunch of slips at the 2.5, and it's just like bummer DMP. But anyways, so yeah, that was our favorite play, and it ended up DMPing. So yeah, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and we will pin our favorite from the favorites. And also, as a community, you guys help us figure out what you're liking the best by liking the comments that you see that people are posting. If you like something that someone suggested, we could also kind of do just like a crowdsource like type of thing, where like instead of it being mine and Jordy's favorite, we could pin the one that gets the most likes too, because then it's sort of like a community decision. But yeah, make sure you like the video. We appreciate the support. Just takes you a split second. Just hook your boys up. Just so you just press the little
Feed the
button.
family, guys.
Yeah, and help us get this channel a little bit bigger. But we appreciate you so much. We have our special running with Parlay Play. If you haven't signed up for Parlay Play yet, use code BACKDOOR. They're going to give you a 100% deposit match up to $100 plus a $5 promo slip. And on top of that, we're going to give you 30 days in our premium Discord. All you have to do is email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com. We need your Discord username and your Parlay Play username, and we can get you in the Discord within 24 hours. They send us an updated list every day of the users who signed up, so we just verify it and we get you right in. We're also partnered with Underdog, so with Underdog, use code BACKDOOR. You get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. And all of our partners are in the description of the video if you want to diversify, sign up for a new platform. Yeah, all of our info is right in there. And then once again, for the Parlay Play promo, just make sure you use the promo code, because if you don't, it won't activate the Discord. All right, so here are the plays we're liking for today. I'm going with Clint Capela over 26 fantasy score, except for on Underdog, they do not have that. So I'm going with his PRA at 21.5, which is the cheapest I've found. I like that as well. And then my other play is going to be Jayson Tatum over 43.5 points, rebounds, and assists. What do you get into, Jordy?
Yeah, so on all platforms, I'm taking Ivica Zubac. I think is how you say his first name. I don't know what I just said right there. But over 1.5 assists, and then Taurean Prince over 5.5 rebounds and assists.
All right. Well, yeah, quick recap from yesterday. Julius Randle, man, one more bucket would have cashed us for my picks. 27.5 points and assists we took. He went for 26, and it was, man, I wanted the free throws. They weren't there for the video, so I liked the points and assists. And then about an hour before the game, we get the free throw line at 4.5, and he goes for 12. Just absolutely destroyed it. But yeah, just one more bucket would have cashed us, but we missed that one. And then Dalton Connect, we got his points, rebounds at 18.5. It before the game bumped all the way down to 16.5, and he went for 21. The dude looks legit. He looked really good last night once again. So went 1-1 on my end. How'd you do, Jordy?
No, I went 1-1 as well. I had I took the Anthony Davis 3-point over 0.5. He hit one, thank God, in the fourth quarter. I think he got it done. And then I took what's his name, the dude from the Raptors, RJ Barrett, for over 1.5 threes, and he only hit one. Sadly, he had like 35 points and he only hit 1 3. He shot 3 threes and made 1 of 3, so just unfortunate on that one. He's really aggressive in the paint right now, so that's something to keep in mind. I will definitely take it easy on that 3-point prop.
His PRA has been a wagon the last few games.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, let's break into these plays. I'll start with Clint Capela here. The reason I like the fantasy score the best is because this is not an inflated line to adjust for the defense that he could potentially play. I know he's not super active on defense. He's not known as a defensive powerhouse, but he's capable. And if we take a look at 2024 here, so the 21.5 PRA, first of all, like we say on every NBA Cup night, teams play harder. They keep their starters in a little bit longer. They run up the score down to the last second. So it's super fun for DFS. But yeah, as far as PRA goes, his matchup is looking solid. 26th in points allowed, 18th in rebounds allowed, 18th in assists allowed to centers. And you know, he actually has been good for like at least 1 assist a game for a decent amount of time. But if we look at the head-to-head, he's actually he's gone for at least 1 assist. But then back here, I mean, it was this year, but it was, later in the season on April 17th. He had 3 assists and then 1 assist, 1 assist. So for that 1-point bump, I'm good with taking the full PRA. But I want the full fantasy score, though, because at 26, he's going to be close to that if he cashes the PRA. So there's a lot of upside to be had with the blocks and steals. And lately, over his last 5, he's been a little spotty, but that last game against Golden State, tough matchup, 2 blocks and a steal. That would be 9 points right there. Against Sacramento, he had a block, and then against Portland, 1 block, 1 steal. And then if we look at the history here, it's not perfect, but he's been able to go for, he only had 1 game where he didn't get any. So he's been for at least 1, which would, give us 3 points for every block and steal. So I'm just taking that little added upside there. And then the matchup is solid. 19th in steals allowed to centers, 21st in blocks allowed. So with it being NBA Cup, with them like potentially running up the score and this being a shootout, there's going to be more opportunities for him to maybe potentially get a block or a steal, and then we got this massive over under 247 with just a 1.5 point spread favoring Atlanta playing in Chicago. So I want pieces of this game. And then let's take a quick look at the injury report. Nothing significant on the side of the Hawks. So we might get some Torrey Craig tonight. Been a minute since we've said his name. Kobe White is a game time decision. That will change the situation a little bit if he's out. Patrick Williams out. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I like Torrey Craig. He used to play for the Suns. I think he's underrated. He just needs to be healthy. Has that right lower leg bruise. So yeah, I'm feeling good about this. You can take the PRA if you want. I just want the whole fantasy score. I just think that it's not bumped that high at 26 because like in case you don't know, assists are worth 1.5, rebounds are worth 1.2, and then points are just worth the same as points. So if he goes for like 10 rebounds, that would be worth what 12 points instead of just the 10. So I think if he hits the PRA, he's going to be knocking on the door. And then hasn't been too bad with turnovers. Maybe like in the head-to-head, he's had 1 turnover 3 of the 4 games. Let's see lately. Yeah, like it's not like we're looking at someone like in the last 5 games, he's had 3 total turnovers. Golden State couldn't turn him over at all. So yeah. Go with your gut. Take the PRA if you don't like the whole fantasy score, but I'm taking the fantasy score where I can get it. Let's look at real quick. So Capela, they don't like the 22 PRA on Prizepicks, but I do like that 21.5. Dang, what's this platform? Okay, so some of them are at 20.5. Some of them are up at 22.5. So they're kind of all over the place here, but I'm happy with the 21.5 on Underdog, which they're actually favoring to go over. If we take a look, I might need to refresh. Okay, they don't like the fantasy score either. So go with your gut. You know what? I mean, the rebounds look good at 8.5. That was my first gut play. They like that to go over 8.5. So if you want the safest play, maybe the rebounds are what you want. 50.74% odds to hit the over -120. But I mean, the reason I want like a little bit of everything is just this matchup looks great, and it's an NBA Cup night. Yeah, like 26th in points allowed to centers, like, and then 18th in rebounds, 18th in assists. I don't want to rely on just the rebounds, but you know, with this super high over under, I think he's going to cash all of these. I just want the fantasy score. I just want a little bit of everything. So go with your gut. I'm giving you options here. You know, the rebounds are what the optimizer says will go over. They also like this rebound combo between Vucevic and Capela at 18.5. They have that at a 52.89% odds to hit the over. If you want to just make a little combo there, doesn't seem bad to me. They also love his first quarter points at 3.5. That's just going to give me anxiety though. You know, you start sweating it out if he's just getting boards and assists in the first quarter and hasn't put up much points. So yeah, anyways, let's talk about Tatum. So he's got a really soft matchup here. And, you know, out of 15 games, he's cashed this 8 times, 53%. Last 5, he's cleared it 4 out of his last 5. But this is just, you can see all the green here. Like if we look over to Jaylen Brown, which the matchup, you know, it's the Celtics and it's Washington, so we don't have to overthink this. But if there's anywhere they have a little bit of a strength, for small forwards, it is 8th in points allowed, 12th in rebounds allowed, 2nd in assists allowed, and then this major soft spot here for power forwards, 21st in points allowed, 29th in rebounds allowed, 28th in assists allowed. So yeah, I think he's going to get this done. I think he's going to be one of the guys running up the score. I want just a little bit of everything. If we look at the history here in the head-to-head, he's cashed this once, and then literally every other time he went for exactly 42. The one thing that wasn't on here is an NBA Cup night. So if he's getting this done on standard nights, even when the score is out of reach, like that last game against Washington, it was 122 to 102. He played 28.6 minutes and he missed it by 1 point, rebound, or assist. I guess that's not true. 42, so it's at 43.5. So 1 bucket would have cashed it, or you know, a rebound and assist, you get it. He missed it by 2. But I just think that it's an NBA Cup night. That does make a difference. Averaging 30.2 minutes a game. And then in these particular head-to-heads, he's averaging 20 attempts, which you love to see, shooting 54%, and then shooting 38% from beyond the arc on 10.5 attempts. I think that he's going to break those tonight, if I had to guess. I think he's going over 20 attempts. So I'm feeling really good about this. I think that just about covers it. Let me just look at his last 5. So his last 5, pretty much, you know, the same thing. 19.4 attempts per game, shooting 43% from the field, 9.8 attempts from beyond the arc, shooting 45%, but he's averaging 38.4 minutes. So, yeah, I'm all over this play. I think he's going to be getting it done. I feel very comfortable with it. Let's take a look at the optimizer. They like his first quarter points to go over as well. They like his PRA to go over, just barely. It's kind of a 50-50 is what they've got it at. 50.5% odds to hit the over, -119. And everyone's just got this locked in at 43, and it's all the same, kind of a 50-50 or slightly juiced to the over. But yeah, I like him to be one of the guys tonight that goes off. And I think, I hope he just goes absolutely ham, because the matchup is there for him. All right, so I think that covers all of my plays. Yeah, it does. If you guys want to check out Outlier, it's a killer tool, and they're going to let you try it for free. They're giving all of our viewers a 7-day free trial. You don't have to put in a code. You just go right through the link in the description of the video for Outlier, and then you can try it out for a week. They cover matchups, injury reports, insights about the players. It's a super clutch tool. There might be some Marvin Bagley tonight. That would be nice. Yeah, they've got under this insights option, they just point you in the directions of props that they like, and they give you a little breakdown of why they like it. So yeah, go try it out for free. Link in the description, and I'll pass it over to you, Jordy.
All right. Well, to get me started, I've got this Zubac over 1.5 assists. I like this line a lot. I mean, he's gone over this 9 out of 16 games so far this year. You know, but if you look at his potential assists, there's some games where he's missed it, where the guys just haven't hit their shots. That happens sometimes. It's pretty soft matchup to centers, 16th on assists allowed, giving up 3.5 a game. You know, in the head-to-head, it looks great. He's gone over this 4 out of 5 times in the head-to-head. They're a tough team to score on as a center. You know, Sabonis is really tough, so a lot of times these guys are just rebounding it and dishing it back out. So I like that to happen again tonight. You know, like I said, 9 out of 16 games so far this year. The head-to-head looks awesome. 4 out of 5 games. Not a whole lot else to go off of this one. You know, it's just kind of a play I'm feeling good about. He's averaging 2.8 assists per game at home, so that's what we want to hear. He's gone over this 5 out of 6 games in his last home games, so feeling good about this line. This is juiced to go over to -132 and a 52.46% chance, so feeling really good about that one. And then my next play is going to be Taurean Prince for over 5.5 rebounds and assists. I feel really good about Taurean Prince rebounds and assists at 5.5. He's been hitting this line a lot lately, and this is a -133 to go over and a 52.87% chance. If we take a look at it here, so far this season, he's gone over this in 10 out of 15 games. He's averaging 9.3 rebound chances per game at 3.3 assists per game. So I do like this. I mean, this could be just his regular rebound line. Like, he's been hitting this in rebounds alone, but getting the assists on top of this at 5.5 is ridiculous value. We're basically getting his rebound line at 4.5 and getting the 1 point for assists on top of it, and he's been crushing this line. Soft matchup, 26th in rebounds allowed to power forwards, 13th in assists. So the dude's got a great matchup here. He's playing about 29.6 minutes a game. The last 2 games he's played 26 and 25 minutes, and he still hit it in that last game. So I do like him to go over this line. You know, it's crazy is I was looking at his full PRA, and he hit his rebounds assist line, but he didn't score any points. So this is a soft points matchup for him, yeah, but his scoring's been so streaky lately, but his rebounds and assists have been awesome. So I'm just gonna go with the straight rebounds and assists for this one. He's only averaging 2.1 fouls a game, so not too sloppy there. But I just like this line a lot. Against Indiana, they're a really fast-paced team. There's a lot of rebounding opportunities against this team, a lot of assist opportunities because there's a lot of plays made down the other side of the field, or the field, just the football right now, floor. So yeah, I love these 2 plays. These are gonna be my 2 I'm running, getting these on all platforms. If you guys want to check out this DFS optimizer, this thing will help you cash more. It's awesome. It helps you find plays. It helps you kind of confirm your own plays. Sometimes there's plays I'm looking at, like this one, the Taurean Prince one. I found this on Outlier here, and I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, this does look really good. I go over here and it says top over for the day at a -133. So that's kind of the fun thing with this too. It'll help you confirm those plays that you already like, and sometimes, and if you just take that name away, like Taurean Prince there, it'll just give you all the top value right at the top of the board here. So it's a really good app when it comes to helping you just find value really fast and helping you put some lineups together. Really awesome tool here. So if you want to check this out, go to dgfantasy.com and use code BACKDOOR at checkout, and they'll match your, or not match your, they'll give you 25% off of your first purchase. So it's a really good deal. You can lock that in for as long as you want to, and whatever your first purchase is, they'll give you that 25% off. If you do want to deposit match, go over to Chalkboard. They're another platform like Prizepicks and Underdog. They're a DFS platform, but they will help you. They'll help you out by matching your first deposit up to $100 and giving you a free play to help you cash your first slip. And they run like 6 specials minimum a day over there. So you'll get, like tonight, there will probably be like 6 to 8 specials for the NBA board. And you can go pair that with your favorite plays. If you like these plays here, you can go over there and throw one of those specials in and boost your multiplier by like a 2x. Or they have discounted plays over there a lot too. So definitely go check them out. The link's in the description for that. And that's going to cover everything for me.
All right. Well, I got a little honorable mention for you guys. Right. I'll mention a couple that Jordy and I were looking at. I'm going to be throwing this Jaylen Brown 4 free throws made into a few slips. This is a little bit deceiving because Prizepicks is not showing his actual last game. I'll show you guys what it looks like. That game against Cleveland, he only went for 1, but he has cleared this 7 out of 11 games, and 2 of those he pushed. Yeah, that's actually 9, out of 11. So he's only missed these 2 games. And then the matchup is great, 29th in free throws allowed plus NBA Cup. So I think he's going to be, super aggressive. They're going to be trying to run up those points for the tiebreaker. So I'm going to be throwing that. Into a couple lineups. And then Jordy had mentioned this Drew Holiday 0.5 looks pretty solid too, just because he only needs the 1. So 1 bucket will get it. So these aren't official plays. This is just, it's Flex Friday. It's NBA Cup Day. So we've got 4 official picks for you, but we also want to just let you, in on some of the stuff, because some of these plays, it'll be like an hour before the games start. We have all this value popping up that we wish we would have been able to put in the video. So we're still, brainstorming ways to adjust that and be able to, it would be nice if we could work something out to be connecting with you guys like right before the games. But that's just a couple plays.
Yeah, if you go to blocks and steals, I really like Corey Kispert's 0.5 block 0.5? And steal. Yeah.
It's another one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, because it is fun sometimes. Like, we've talked about figuring out a way to do like a live stream. It's just been somewhat complicated for us to do. So we're still trying to figure out like how we're going to do that if we're able to get that done. But it is fun just sort of like browsing with you guys versus like having everything all figured out. But that's just a couple extra plays that we're feeling. And where you can get all of that extra info, though, where we stay connected to you, is in our Discord. So if you want to come join our Discord, you can take advantage of that parlay play promo that we're running, and that will get you 30 days in the Discord, plus you'll get the bonus from parlay play and all the goodies that come with signing up for a new platform. If you don't want to take advantage of that, you can go straight through Patreon, which manages our subscriptions for our Discord. Sign up there, and then once you're in there, just go to settings, connected apps in the menu bar, and then you can log into Discord from the Patreon. And then hop in the community chat. Let us know that you're new, and we'd love to welcome you and show you around. Make sure you understand how to use everything. We're constantly evolving this thing. There's more changes coming to the Discord that we'll be implementing, because we're always looking for ways to make it, as efficient, as awesome as we can. So part of that is evolving the way we do things. So make sure you let us know you're new so we can get you up to date with the way we're doing things currently. But yeah, we're also on X, TikTok, and Instagram. If you guys want to follow us, I don't know why it always pops up my messages. If you guys want to follow us, it's just at BackdoorFS on all platforms. And we post extra content on there. But we appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. Don't forget to drop us a comment. Let us know your favorite prop. If you have questions about props, drop us a comment there, and hook your boys up. Like the video. We're not begging, but it's Friday. Let's get these likes up. I was just thinking, like, we used to do that where if we would get over like 200 likes, we'd do a Discord giveaway. Maybe we'll have to start bringing that back.
Yeah, get this video to 200 likes, we might drop one.
Yeah, we're not saying for sure, but who knows? If this hit 1,000 likes, we might have to give away. Season. Yeah. No, but we appreciate the support, guys. Have a great Friday, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Good luck, guys.